Ever wondered why your engine keeps losing oil, but there's no leak on the ground? You might be dealing with an internal oil leak, and trust me, it's sneakier than it sounds. In this video, we'll break down the top 8 causes of internal oil leaks, how to spot them before they ruin your engine, and what you can do to fix them. Stick around till the end, we'll share a simple check that could save you thousands in repairs. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more car maintenance tips. Now, let's jump right in. Number 1. Worn piston rings. One of the most common reasons for internal oil leaks is worn piston rings. These rings are supposed to seal the combustion chamber and stop oil from seeping into it. Over time, due to wear and tear or poor maintenance, they can lose their tight fit. When this happens, oil sneaks past the rings and enters the combustion chamber, where it burns off with the fuel. You might not even notice a puddle under the car, but your engine will be slowly losing oil. This is often accompanied by blue smoke from the exhaust. That smoke is a dead giveaway that oil is burning inside your engine. Worn rings can also reduce engine compression, causing a drop in performance. If you notice you're topping off your oil more often but see no leaks, check the rings. It's a deeper engine issue, but an important one not to ignore. Addressing it early can save your engine from long-term damage. Number 2. Blown head gasket. The head gasket sits between the engine block and the cylinder head. Its job is to seal off oil, coolant, and combustion chambers from each other. But when it fails, often called a blown head gasket, it can allow oil to leak into places it shouldn't go. One of the most troubling issues is oil mixing with coolant, which can form a milky, sludge-like substance. You may also notice white smoke from the exhaust, loss of coolant, and overheating. Unlike external leaks, this type of oil leak stays inside the engine, making it hard to spot until symptoms worsen. It can also lead to catastrophic engine damage if not fixed promptly. A blown head gasket is a serious issue and usually requires a skilled mechanic to repair. If your temperature gauge is creeping up and you're losing oil mysteriously, don't ignore it. Early detection and repair can save you thousands in engine costs. Number 3. Faulty valve seals. Valve seals are small but essential components that prevent oil from leaking into the engine's combustion chamber through the valves. When these seals become brittle or worn out, due to age, heat, or poor oil quality, they begin to leak. Oil can then seep past them and get burned during the combustion cycle. This often leads to blue smoke at startup, especially after the car has been sitting for a while. Unlike piston ring issues, which cause smoke during driving, valve seal leaks typically show up first thing in the morning. The engine might also run rough briefly after startup. Though not immediately catastrophic, the oil loss can cause long-term issues. The good news is valve seals can be replaced without a complete engine rebuild. If your car smokes at startup but runs fine afterward, don't rule this out. Catching it early helps you avoid further internal wear and keeps your oil consumption in check. Number 4. Cracked cylinder head. A cracked cylinder head can create a hidden path for oil to leak internally. The cylinder head sits atop the engine block and houses parts like valves and spark plugs. When it cracks, due to overheating, poor coolant circulation, or manufacturing flaws, oil and coolant can begin to mix or seep into the combustion chamber. This issue is usually harder to spot but very dangerous. Symptoms include loss of engine power, overheating, and smoke from the exhaust. You might also see milky oil on your dipstick, which signals contamination. The internal oil leak can go unnoticed for a while until the symptoms worsen. It's a costly repair because the head needs to be removed and often replaced. However, catching a crack early might allow for welding or a less expensive fix. If your car has overheated recently and is acting odd, don't ignore the signs. A cracked head can destroy an engine over time. Number 5. PCV Valve Malfunction. The PCV, positive crankcase ventilation, valve helps remove harmful gases from your engine's crankcase and recirculate them back into the intake. If it malfunctions, gets clogged or stuck, it can cause pressure to build up inside the engine. This pressure can force oil past seals and gaskets, leading to internal leaks. You might notice increased oil consumption and even poor engine performance. A bad PCV valve can also affect your fuel economy and cause rough idling. The good thing is, it's a relatively inexpensive fix. Many people overlook this little valve, but its job is crucial in managing pressure and oil flow inside the engine. If you're dealing with mystery oil loss and haven't checked the PCV valve, it's a smart first step. Replacing it could solve your problem without digging deep into the engine. And keeping it in good condition helps your engine breathe better and run smoother. Number 6. Warped engine block or head. When your engine gets too hot, parts like the engine block or cylinder head can warp. Warping changes the shape of the surfaces where gaskets and seals are supposed to make a tight fit. Once that seal is compromised, oil can begin leaking internally, into coolant passages or combustion chambers. These leaks might not show up as drips under the car but will manifest as performance issues or contaminated oil. Warping is often the result of severe overheating that wasn't addressed in time. You may also notice engine knocking, coolant loss, and increased emissions. Repairing warped surfaces often involves machining the metal back to a flat state or replacing parts entirely. Prevention is key. Always monitor your temperature gauge and never ignore signs of overheating. If you suspect warping, a mechanic can perform a pressure or dye test to confirm. It's better to fix a minor warp now than a cracked engine later. Number 7. Failed oil cooler or gasket. Modern engines often use oil coolers to help manage engine temperature and keep oil from overheating. These systems can develop internal leaks, especially where the oil cooler gasket connects it to the engine. When the gasket fails or the cooler itself cracks, oil can mix with coolant or leak into engine passages. One giveaway is milky oil, a sign that coolant is making its way into the oil. You might also notice your engine overheating or losing oil without an external leak. It's a sneaky type of failure that often goes unnoticed until the damage is significant. Luckily, replacing the oil cooler or gasket is usually not as invasive as major engine repairs. It's a good idea to inspect this part regularly, especially if your car has over 100,000 miles. If you notice changes in oil consistency or temperature spikes, have it checked. A healthy oil cooler keeps both oil and engine temperature in balance. Number 8. Clogged oil passages. Oil needs to flow freely through a network of passages inside your engine to lubricate critical components. If these passages get clogged, due to sludge, dirty oil, or long intervals between oil changes, pressure can build up and force oil into places it doesn't belong. This internal leak might not be obvious at first, but over time, it can damage seals and gaskets or cause oil starvation in key areas. The engine may start running louder or lose performance. In severe cases, metal parts can grind against each other, accelerating wear. Preventing this is simple: regular oil changes with the right oil type. Using high-quality oil and even adding an occasional engine flush can help keep passages clean. If you're experiencing mystery oil loss or engine noise, don't overlook the role of oil circulation. Keeping your engine clean inside is one of the best ways to avoid internal oil leaks. If your oil is disappearing but there's no puddle under your car, you might be facing an internal oil leak. Spotting these issues early is the key to saving your engine and your wallet. Which of these 8 causes do you think is affecting your car? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more car maintenance tips, and share it with someone who loves their car.